Hi guys, today we're going to be talking about the rise and fall of Animal Jam. First of all, you may be wondering, what is Animal Jam? Animal Jam Classic, or formerly known as Animal Jam, was a massively popular multiplayer online game that was developed by Wildworks and released in 2010. The game was recommended for children 12 and up, and it was created as an educational game in collaboration with National Geographic. As of late 2020, the game had 3.3 million monthly players, and it has a lifetime total of 130 million players in 200 countries. The game was created for kids to discover facts about animals and zoology using the various features on the platform, including minigames, puzzles, adventures, parties, and social interactions. The game itself takes place in Jamar, which is a virtual world with biomes and customizable animals. Players were able to create an animal that had a name, and they could customize it by dressing it up in various clothing items and moving around the world. Players could also customize their house, which was known as their den, and you could also chat with other players. They could purchase in-game clothing and furniture with in-game currency, as well as trade items and go on RPG-style adventures. There was also an optional subscription-based membership on the website that required real money, but this was largely popular because a lot of the game's features actually weren't available without it. Although Animal Jam experienced rapid growth and popularity and attracted a dedicated fandom for reasons other than its educational aspects, I feel as though a lot of people played Animal Jam for the sole purpose of the in-game trading system. The trading feature was announced in 2011, and it was a method used by players to exchange items with one another. The trading system became one of the biggest parts of the community, and various players logged on simply to trade rare items with one another, trying to obtain their dream item. But you might be wondering, who decides the worth? Why did they decide it, and how did they decide it? And honestly, the reality was, it wasn't anything specific. I still don't know why specific items were worth so much, and there were certain items that were more popular for fashionable looks and therefore became rarer, or some items were simply just old and you couldn't purchase them anymore. Although with a system like this, it was bound to have its downsides. Animal Jam had to add and develop various features for the trading system as children kept getting scammed by other players and losing their valuable items, myself included. Animal Jam was a key social platform for me and so many others in our youth. The first thing I would do when I got home from school was literally log on to Animal Jam and chat with my online friends while playing games in this fake reality. Although games like these are designed for children and prioritize chat systems which can bring concerns around online safety. A modern day example of this is Roblox, but as a young girl, I remember I was chatting with randoms on various games such as Animal Jam, Movie Star Planet, Minecraft, and Roblox in the old days. Animal Jam's chat feature did have various levels of restriction. When I was a player, my account was managed by a parent, so my mom controlled all the settings on my account through a dashboard, although she didn't actually know that I was chatting on there. So there were features like bubble chat, which gave automated responses, and also safe chat, which blocked various words. If players were found saying things that implied something inappropriate, they could be suspended or banned from the game. Now, you might be wondering, how did the game make money and make a profit? Animal Jam did go through a phase where it was genuinely very successful. I mean, they were making money from membership, they launched an app store version of the game, and they even had toys in store that you could get in-game items from, so that was the incentive of purchasing those. But this is called the rise and fall. So what was the fall? In simplicity, Flash was discontinued, and Animal Jam was a Flash game. You can still download it by downloading a launcher, but who really wants to do that? They also experienced a massive data breach in 2020 where 42 million players had their account data leaked. I honestly think the build-up of staff not updating the game based on players' requests, combined with the game becoming dated, all built up to the loss of majority of their player base. I could talk about this game and its lore literally all day if I had time, but in summary, that was Animal Jam, the game of my childhood and so many others. Thank you for watching.